Hello, this is Noni Walker of NoniWalker.com. And in case you didn't know, I'm an author, speaker, and certified wellness coach. I love helping myself and helping you to manifest greater freedom in your mind, body, and spirit. So, on that note, is today's topic, which is an all time favorite, right? Especially on Mondays. And that topic is stress. Yay, let's hear it for stress. But in all seriousness, stress has really become a major topic in health headlines. We're hearing the effects of stress on our bodies, on our minds, on our spirits. And it's become so serious that it has climbed to be one of the top causes and conditions of certain diseases. Now that's very serious. But what I also find that's very, very popular is a conversation that says, let's figure out how to manage our stress. We've got all this coming our way. Let's just figure out how to manage it all. And in fact, I think if we were to take a survey of the most common conversations that we hear, they might go something like this. Man, I'm stressed out about my job. I don't like my job. I don't like the people that I'm working with. I definitely can't stand my supervisor. Or, I'm stressed out. I'm just not making enough money. I want to make more money. I just want to do more. I want to have more. And it makes me stressed out. Or I'm stressed because I weigh too much. I'm too big. I don't like what I weigh. I don't like the way I look. And I'm just stressed out about that. You might even hear, I'm stressed out because I want to gain weight. I'm too skinny. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I feel. I just want to gain some more weight. You might even hear, I'm so stressed out because I'm overcommitted. I'm volunteering. I'm going to work. I'm doing all these things. My kids have to be taken back and forth, and I'm just overcommitted and I'm just stressed out. Do any of these things sound familiar to you? They definitely do to me, because I have found myself in that same cycle, repeating all the things that I hate, the things that I don't like, the things that, the reasons why it's on everybody else. That brings me to one of the most important points about this video is that 9 times out of 10, when you're looking at all the things that you're complaining about and the things that cause you stress, 90% of them are completely under your control. It's a very uncomfortable thing to realize and to come to grips with, but it is really true because we are the ones that make our own choices. We are the ones that are able to control how we proactively go into a situation and also how we react to a situation. So when we talk about the conversation of managing stress, it seems to me that we're saying, let's just gather all of these things that we hate, put them into a big pot, and then we're going to talk about how to manage all that stress that comes from there. And then we'll just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for these things to disappear before we're not stressed anymore. Here's my non-traditional approach, and it's actually very similar to the approach that I offered you just last week in my video about how to change your eating habits. We can apply that same simple principle to this concept. Add. No, not adding more things to do, but find ways to add more joy to your life. Now, I'm sure at first listen, that sounds like some frou-frou, happy-go-lucky talk. Oh, just add more joy and I won't be stressed. But let's break that down. When you are doing more of the activities that you love, whether that is riding a bike, going outside and gardening, spending more time with your kids, when you're giving yourself the permission to do more things that you love, you're able to focus more on those things rather than spending all of your time focusing on the things that are stressing you out. That's just a natural byproduct of adding more joy into your life. I know for one, with me, I really enjoy going out to dance. I enjoy spending time with friends. I enjoy going out and taking walks. And I have been able to look back at every time that I've been stressed, even in this last year. And what contributed to my stress was that I was focused all on these problems and issues, and I wasn't out there doing the things that I enjoyed. And as soon as I incorporated the things that I enjoyed more into my life, It had all of these natural byproducts, and I bet the same would happen for you. As I said, number one is the most obvious, is that when you are now doing things that you enjoy, you don't have as much time to focus on all the things that you hate. But number two, what happens is that you, in fact, become a better person for yourself and being around other people. You know, if you're looking at your relationships and saying, I just don't enjoy people I'm around, I'm not having fun. If you're completely stressed out, it might come back to you. It might come back to the fact that once you begin to do more things that you enjoy, you're feeling energy, you're feeling more empowered, and you're now easier to be around. And now you're able to think of how to perhaps shift those relationships. You know, this is an interesting thing to think about, is many times people feel, I hate my job, I'm going to get out. When in fact, if they are working on doing more things that they enjoy, you have created so much more energy in your life, you have created so much more clarity and thinking, that perhaps it's not even that it's the job, it is that you can figure out a way to shift what you're working on. You can talk to your supervisor about a raise, you can talk to your supervisor about shifting maybe from one department to another. But let's compare. If you do that when you're mad, angry, bitter, resentful because you're stressed out, what kind of conversation is going to come out in that situation? But if you're going now and approaching, let me just think of a different solution for what I can do here on the job, and I'm more enthusiastic, I'm more energetic, I am fulfilling my own self, that conversation will be much different. So that's a second byproduct, is that you will find yourself shifting for yourself and around other people. A third byproduct of being very consistent about doing the things that you enjoy, adding more joy to your life, focusing on ways to have more positivity, is that you will be that much closer to finding your purpose in life. How many magazines are we reading through where we're looking to Oprah and others to tell us what our purpose is or how to find it? A very big secret is that you're probably not going to be able to find your purpose and or what you're most passionate about when you're focused 100% of your time on being stressed out. It's just not going to happen. But when we're focusing on activities that bring us joy, that bring more light into our lives, that actually shift our energy, we are then able to get more inspirational thoughts. We're able to hear clearly from a higher power. We're able to just move differently in the world. One last example. Think about the person who's walking down the street and they're angry and they're just stressed out and they're just focusing on all their problems, and these are my problems of the day, and I got to figure this out. I'm just so stressed out. And they could have met the person that might have changed their life, whether personally or professionally. But because they were so focused on all the things they were stressed out about, they weren't even open to understanding and seeing the opportunity right in front of them. Whereas the person who, it's not that that person doesn't have those problems, but they have invited more joy into their life. They're doing more things that they enjoy. They're able to move through the world differently. And then they're able to be more open to the opportunities that might come to change their life and to bring them to their greater purpose and their greatest passion. That could be you. But it all depends. Do you want to spend more time just managing the stress? Or would you like to think about adding more joy into your life so that eventually those things that caused you so much stress, you can figure out how to completely transform them? That's all today. I tried to make it a very short message. I'm still under 10 minutes. I'm doing good. But I invite you right now to go to my website. I've got a free gift for you in regards to this topic. Go to noniwalker.com, Noni Walker.com. Enter your email address on the left-hand side, and I will send you my very own free podcast on stress. Not only that, you will also be signed up to receive my free e-newsletters that has everything, articles and discounts to different things. So that's my special offer for you today. And I don't know when I'm going to stop it, so you might as well go to my site right now and get it. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, live well.